Hello class, this is Diego Rodriguez. This is my spectator. He's in 5th grade. Today I'm going to begin my informative speech. In this speech, I'm going to inform you how to organize a study space for maximum productivity. The first step, and always the most important one, is going to be your study area. Location is critical because a quiet and well-lit area minimizes distractions and fatigue. Natural lighting helps maintain alertness, while a comfortable chair and desk reduces the physical strain during the long period sessions. By intentionally choosing a space, you create a mental signal that allows you to focus. Pretty much this allows your brain to go to that goal mode, Especially since you're so young, it helps you create that well-known habit in the future. The second step is decluttering the area. I think this is my personal one. I say this because my desk is always a mess. Everything is all over the place, and it just gets me distracted. Always take all those things that you don't need out of your study area. I say this because it makes more distractions. You get your work finished in more amount of time, and you don't learn as much as you should. Just take all the classes out of the way that you're not going to be. Take the keyboard, the mouse, the amount of books you have on your desk, the phone, just everything else, because it allows you to focus more on that assignment you're trying to do. Third step is organizing your study materials. I also love this one after decluttering. Just like you can see in this picture, you put the books that you read in the back, the things you're gonna do later on, your main point of attention, which is my laptop, that's in my case, pencils to reach the line points of your notes, the staple and tape goes to the side just in case you need them for the future, and some papers you have just a reference to. Organizing helps you create good habits. It helps you finish assignments quicker, and also helps you mentally to get into that goal mode, just like decluttering area. It all connects. You also love this one because you don't have your phone inside, you don't have a tablet, you don't have a game you want to play. So it just helps you focus into that one assignment or one subject you want to do. The next step is personalizing your own space. I love this one, especially because it makes you feel comfortable. If you don't have a comfortable space, you're never going to be comfortable doing your homework or wanting to do your homework. For example, for me, I love this. I know you love it too because everything is color coded, everything's clean, there's not too much, not too little. It does take time to personalize your space because if you're not comfortable, like I said before, you're never going to want to do your homework there. This is the space you should create for you. Let it be your man cave because this is where you spend most of your time in the future. Also, maintaining your space is also a really important step, which I struggle with the most. But as you can see in this picture, everything's all over the place. The coffee mug, the laptop is on top of some papers, the printers on the side, 1,000 books, some sticky notes, a lamp on the top. It just creates a mess. Once you want to start your homework, it's never going to get finished because you're going to find something else you want to work on, and it's just going to make everything else harder. Also, maintaining your space is also a really important part, and I say this because a lot of people tend to get distracted with something and they just leave something on top of the desk and they don't take care of it, they forget about it, get that assignment in late, and it just creates a whole mess. This is an avalanche from there. Lastly, it really all comes together. You can create your space however you want, but if you don't maintain your space, it's never going to work. If you don't personalize your space, you're never going to feel comfortable doing your homework. If you never organize your materials, you're not going to get stuff done because you're always going to be distracted, you're always going to be on that phone, you're always going to be on that tablet, you're always going to play with your brothers or stuff like that. Decluttering the area also becomes part. I say this because if you don't declutter your area, you're never going to organize your study materials. You're never going to be able to personalize your space like you want it to. You're never going to be able to maintain your space like you want to. And it also comes down to the ideal study area, because if you don't like the place, you're never going to get that homework done. If you don't like your chair, you're going to want to stand up and do something else. If you don't like your desk, if it's too low, too high, you're going to want to move at all times. Especially if you don't have a window, try to find a place that you have a window just because it makes everything easier. It allows for you to finish your homework faster because you have the sun hitting you, and maybe you just want to get out of that sun, And lastly, it all comes together because it allows you for you to be a better student. You know, this has helped me because you never know what's coming at you when it comes to assignments or college assignments. So keeping everything together really helps you be yourself, and it helps you be the best student you can be. Yeah, nice, good job, guys.
Bro, Andy,